Hello, everyone. I'm in a few minutes early. There we go. How's everybody doing this evening? I guess I'm here by myself. Don't see anybody in here right now. Hmm. There. I don't see anybody in here yet. Oh, I'll just chat with myself for a minute. Oh, I can. Hi, Heather. How you doing? Hi, Chris. How you doing? Oh, oh wow. I'm a little bit early. I know. I came in a little bit early. Hi, Debbie. How you doing, girl? Oh, we got quite a bit of snow here, though. Yesterday, whoa! They had to come and dig me out this morning. Hi, Peter. It I needed a good clean out. I'd say we probably got about 8 9 inches. Some, yeah, kind of quiet. I'm not used to it being quiet. I'm all fidgety because it's so quiet. Drink of water. So, how was everybody's day today? Anybody do anything today? Oh, I don't have my hat on. That's what's wrong. I need my Christmas hat on. I was, I guess I was 5 minutes early. Hi, Stuart. How you doing? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Debbie and Peter and Chris and Heather. Hope everybody has a wonderful Christmas. It I can't believe it's like only 3 days away. And ho 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 will be here. Yeah, made chicken and dumplings for supper tonight. It was, well, actually, like a chicken stew with dumplings, and it was so good. I love stews this time of year, especially when it's cold. It it's it warms you right to the belly. Hi, hey, how you doing? Merry Christmas. So yeah, then I went outside and excuse me, tried to shovel a little bit of my deck. I'm not supposed to shovel, by the way, with my condition. Shoveling is off limits. But I just wanted to see how much snow was out there, and so I cleaned her up a little bit. And then my son in law and my daughter came over, and he shoveled all around the car and all the way up the ramp and my deck off, which was wonderful of him. And my neighbor blew out in front of my car because it was quite thick there. It was like probably over 3 feet high, maybe even higher. Hi, Tiffany. How you doing? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Serena. So yeah, they got me all cleared out between the two of them. So now I can see again. I can get out to my car again, and otherwise I'd be landlocked in my house. And from what I'm hearing, we're supposed to have a heavy winter here. There's more snow coming this weekend after Christmas. So it's going to be a lot of staying home this winter. But yeah, I don't think you've seen my tree. Can you see my tree? Hello, out and about with M&D. Hello, Joe. Merry Christmas, everyone. Hi, Arlene. Nice to see you. Merry Christmas. So I'm going to put the link up. If anybody feels like coming up, come on up. If not, that's okay too. There we go. If you feel like coming up, come on up. Hi, Evelyn. Merry Christmas, honey. But yeah, it's -8 out here today, and not really that warm. But in the house here, it's beautiful. So nice and warm. Well, look at you eating shrimp dinner there, Chris. Hi, Beth. How you doing, girl? Well, hi, Neil. Nice to see ya. Yeah, so anybody feels like coming up, come on up. Anybody have any questions they'd like to ask me or anything they'd like to know? Please do. Yeah. Anybody feel like coming up? I know. I'm going to put my hat on in a second. I feel bare without my hat. Just 1 second. I'm going to get it. I'm not used to not having my hat. There. How's that? Is that better? Hi, James. How you doing? Merry Christmas. My birthday is next Sunday. I'll be 51. Well, happy birthday, Serena. Hope you have a wonderful birthday. cute. Let me see. Did you get yourself a Christmas hat, Chris? It's funny. Let's see. Well, we're all saying hi, but nobody's asking any questions. Tell me what you'd like to know. I'm not, I don't know, I'm overly not the chattiest tonight. I don't know why. I normally can keep a chat up real good, but not today. Hi, Lee. How you doing? How you doing over there? Did you dig yourself out? I hope so. Hello. What are your favorite Christmas? I can't see that. Traditions. Um, well, we actually have quite a few Christmas traditions here. We we all get together on Christmas Eve here, and like the family, and we open up our gifts from each other, and we have a big dinner, and we actually do Christmas dinner, Christmas Eve. Well, this year we are because my daughter just found it too hard last Christmas, me doing everything Christmas Day for her at her house. So this year we're gonna do it, the Christmas dinner here, and then Christmas Day we'll go out there. And there's so many things that we always did. Like Christmas Eve was always a big thing with my family, like my sisters. I have 4 sisters and a brother, and when my oldest sister passed, that tradition stopped because she was the rock of the family. She was the one that did it all, really. Like we would help, but she was the one that did everything. So when she passed, it all became history kind of thing. I'm just trying to read these comments here. I'm not very good today at all with this.
You'll get it, Wanda.
I can't see it. I forgot you were even there, Chris. You weren't talking, so I forgot you were even there.
No, what I do is on my laptop I have you, and over here to the right of me I have my cell phone so I can see all the comments.
Okay, I usually read the comments on the TV, but I didn't get it up on the TV here now, so I'm doing that right now. So I can read. I can't see nothing. I don't know if I'm getting old or what.
You know what you need is, and I'm not being rude, so
okay,
forgive me. I'm not trying to be rude.
I don't think so.
But they make those like big, the screens, like for computers and all that. It's a magnifier, and you can put it on there so you can, like I think it's to where like they use it for book reading.
Okay.
You know how you can magnify the words.
Hi, Brett. Hi, James.
Hi, Nandy Tam.
Hi, Rainy Ridge.
Oh, hi, Tina. And how's everybody? And Eric.
I'm missing all this here. For some reason, I don't know why, but I missed it. Yeah, I usually watch the comments on the TV. See, I can see the TV, the comments, but I can't. This phone, like they're only like that's.
I know.
I can't see them.
What do you trifocals right here?
Well, you know what? I have those, but I can't find them right now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah, only because I need them.
Well, I have to brag a little bit that
Okay.
with speaking
Yes,
of
sir.
blessings and all that, I got blessed today. But my cousin, who lives just north of me,
Oh,
called
wow.
me out of the blue
Yeah.
and said, "Merry Christmas. I've got you a dishwasher."
Oh, my goodness.
So, because I had come the 24th, I was going to go to Lowe's and I was going to buy a dishwasher because my house here didn't come with one. And I would have to change out all the kitchen faucets and all this because of the sink faucet itself wouldn't connect to the adapters.
Okay.
And so it's going to be a built-in cabinet. But anyway, he said that it was in a home, it's brand new, it's never been used. The reason why they didn't like it was because the kick plate, or the bottom portion of the front of the dishwasher,
Yeah.
had a clip that got broken. And oh my God, they sent it back. And so the house people sent them a brand new one and installed it.
Oh, wow.
So I got blessed today and thankful and all that. So
Well,
my
you were blessed.
my cousins have been so helpful to me. I mean, like putting up the ham radio antenna, providing supplies, manpower, and all that. Because
Thank you, Tina and Eric.
so I was truly blessed, and I thank the good Lord for that.
Well, that's nice. Thanks for stopping in, Tina.
Bye,
God
Tina.
bless. Merry Christmas.
Oh, wait, she's not going yet.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Ace.
You guys could, if you don't mind, Ace or Evelyn or Rainy, Tina, just put up some links there for other groups. That would be really nice. Hi, Ace. How you doing, girl? Yeah. So I can't believe Christmas is like 3 days away, Chris. Like, geez, where does time go?
Yeah, then after that, guess what comes next? January.
Yeah, 125.
Mm-hmm. It's amazing to find somebody that has the same birth date.
I know.
But
I know.
But I was born in 1918, unlike you, because I'm old. Dirt.
You were born in 62, you said.
Well, I was being polite to you.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay then.
Because my mama always said, you never ask a lady her age.
I'll never tell. I'm 39 and older. Never. I'm never getting older. Although I am older, but I'm never getting older in the number. That's funny.
Well, Heather, did you get any more snow again? Because I saw your cat video short with Boots and everybody, but I didn't see if you mentioned anything about getting more snow or I know it's still cold. And your pictures, Wanda, of your Christmas lights outside in the snow.
I know.
That was beautiful.
I love snow. Like, I really love snow. It if I didn't have the issues that I have with my legs, like, I mean, I can walk and everything, and I'm grateful for all that, and I can do most things, but I can't walk a distance, and that's my problem. So I can't go out and shovel, and I can't really go out and play in the snow with my grandson like I want to.
Well, that's why they make Advil, Motrin, and
No, my legs are I have what's called peripheral artery disease. So the blood doesn't go through my legs the way they're supposed to.
You have to wear mask pants, MAST pants.
No.
The blood circulation.
I had the operation, the triple bypass.
Oh.
Yeah, and then I last year I had in February I had two blood clots, so I got rushed to the mainland and had they had to pull the clots out. I was lucky I made it through. The doctor
Well,
said to
praise
me,
God.
he told me that I was really lucky that I made it through because I had two of them within like a week.
Well, that
And
means the Lord has got something special for you.
well, the thing is, you know what? I'm just grateful I'm here. That's all. I get to spend some more time with my grandson, with my daughter, with my other grandchildren, with my stepchildren. I literally am just grateful I'm still here. That's all I can say. Hi Jonesy, how you doing, bud? We take life for granted a lot of the time, and as human beings, we're all guilty of that. And I just every day I wake up and say thank you God for another day,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the way I look
Yeah.
at it. It's we have to appreciate it, you know.
Well, you got the thing as a police officer, I've seen a lot of things. And I've learned that tomorrow is not promised. The next hour is not even promised.
Well, that's the whole of it. We we just don't seem to get it that right now is what you've got. You
Well,
know?
it's a lot of people, it's all they care about is money. And I'm not saying that to anybody in the chat that this is. I'm just saying the
Yeah, I
world.
understand.
They care about money, themselves. They don't they've lost all religion, no matter
They
what
have.
faith they follow.
Yeah, they we material things people have put above people, and material things when you die are those material things going with you? No. So we have to appreciate people more and things less.
And respect people more.
Exactly. Exactly. I kind of live by the slogan. The Actually, it's part of the Bible, but judge not, for you shall be judged. And I
That's
totally
so true.
believe in that.
That is so true. I mean,
Because
I'm blessed because last month I bought, great value frozen shrimp, and I'm sitting here eating shrimp. So
yeah,
I felt tropical. So I had
yeah,
to get my palm tree, and I
I
got my
see
little,
that.
you know. So you're the before Santa and Christmas. I'm the after Santa who's on vacation.
Yeah.
But you know,
Are you going on vacation?
do no, no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm on vacation. I went from the living room into my hobby room.
Imagine.
That's
That's
the reason
funny.
why back behind me is all of my quote unquote models, and right above me, because I build plastic models. Like I'm started working on building a aircraft carrier that my father was on.
Okay. Tina, that's right. I never seen a U-Haul behind a hearse either. Not once in my lifetime did I ever see that.
I don't know. I figure that Jerry Jones from the Dallas Cowgirls is probably going to have one because all he cares about is money. But I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get on my soapbox, Miss
You
Wanda.
what?
I didn't mean to get on my soapbox.
Oh, get on your soapbox. I don't care.
Well, no, I'm just, to me, NFL football, all they care about is the mighty dollar. And
Well,
they
I
don't,
don't understand that. Like, they get paid like millions of dollars to play a game. I never understood that.
well, to me, it's like, for example, your grandson. Let's say your grandson grows up and he's in school and middle school and high school, and he wants to play football. But yet he sees this world running back, quarterback, whomever in the NFL that he thinks is the greatest,
Yeah.
and and he wants to be just like him. And then you
Yeah.
look at that person, and they're like, "Well, I'm not going to play football unless my contract goes up another $2 million."
Yeah. Can you imagine, like, why should they get paid that kind of money? I don't understand that
Well,
at all. Oh,
on the other side of the coin, to me, okay, they're getting paid, but look how little our U.S. military is getting paid.
that's what I say. You know
I
what?
mean,
The military everywhere. It doesn't matter what country it's in, the military or the army, anywhere gets paid so little because my stepson, he just retired actually from the army, but he was in the army for years and years and years and years, and the little pay that he got, like, well, I mean, it's not little, but it's not what a football player and a football player is playing a game. You know, he's like risking his life.
yeah,
Doesn't make sense.
he swore an oath just like I did,
Yeah,
and it's a shame that right now the country is more into helping people that didn't follow the rules
yeah,
to come into the country.
yeah.
And I had heard there was a woman in Georgia who bought a house and was working and saving and working. And she
Yeah.
came home, opened her door, and she had squatters in there. You'll never guess who they arrested and put in jail.
Her.
Yeah. Yes.
That makes no sense to me whatsoever. That's trespassing.
I mean, and supposedly, and I haven't been able to verify what the judge said, but the judge supposedly said, well, they have feelings and we must give them the benefit of the doubt.
Oh my God.
And if that's true,
That's horrible. And James, you're right. What about the senior citizens that are living on $800 a month? That is pathetic.
Yeah.
Like here we have a different system for seniors. Like we have old age security, and then we have Canada Pension Plan, and pretty well everybody gets that. And then there's what's called guaranteed income supplement, which is another thing through the government that brings your income to a certain level. So here you don't live on $800 a month, not a lot more, but no, I shouldn't say not a lot more, quite a bit more than $800 a month. But like it's pathetic. Like I don't know how people live down there. And like I find things in the United States, people are always saying that Canada things are more expensive. The only thing that I think that's cheaper down there is gas, because you guys pay per gallon, we pay per liter.
Right.
But food and everything else, I find, like I've seen people, post videos on the price of food down there, and your price of food are higher than ours. Like I just don't get it. Like they're always saying that everything's so expensive in Canada, but I feel, to agree, because I think that that's wrong. I think it's actually cheaper to buy groceries and stuff down here. Hi Sherry, how you doing, girl? But yeah, like I've been watching a lot of like videos on the cost of living down there, and well, with this ordeal with your government there, I'm not going to say any names or anything, but the ordeal with the government down there, and stuff that going on between him and my country. You know, there's a lot left to be desired about him, because as far as I'm concerned, like, we've always been friends with the United States.
Yeah.
And now he's trying to build a bridge, and he's trying to cut that bridge off, which is sad, because we have been friends, forever. And it's sad to think that they're trying to put a wedge between us. And
Well,
that's all I'm going to say about that.
Hi, making it home. It's good to see you. And so, Miss Wanda, what do you want? What is your? I'm going to pass it around. What is one thing you wanted for Christmas?
Just to have my family here. That's there's never anything I want. I'm not a person that really cares a lot about material things and stuff like that. It's about my family and my friends. That's enough for me. So what about you?
As long as I'm 6 feet above the ground and I'm on the right side of the grass.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So,
It's pretty important.
Because all of my grandchildren live in Texas. And
Hi, Lauren Joe. Who else is here? Hi, Sherry. How you doing?
It's Jennifer in Ocean Homestead.
Well, Sherry says, Wanda, when I was in the Air Force many years ago, we figured we made around $1.45 an hour, and that did not include weekends or holiday pay. Sherry, I totally agree with that, because when you're out there, you're working 24 hours a day. Like, you're on call. So that means you're working those 24 hours a day, which is truly pitiful that the government doesn't pay you better. Like, you give up your whole life to go and serve your country. Your country should be backing you 100% and paying you for it. There, that's enough of that. I get strong thoughts.
Well, how are your dogs doing?
They're doing great. They're doing great.
Did you get them something for Christmas?
My dogs, I always get them treats. Yes, I'm kind of bad for
you spoil them. Is what you're saying.
I do. I've totally spoiled them. I love my dogs. They're like my kids. They truly are.
They are.
Jennifer says the exchange rate makes it more expensive in the U.S. A lot is actually cheaper here when you factor in the exchange rate, which is 35-42%. That's right, Jennifer. It is cheaper here because the exchange rate. That's exactly it. Because their dollar is worth more than ours right now. So, yeah, I totally get it. So when did you retire, Chris?
It was June of 2022.
Oh, wow. So only a couple of years ago.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
Yes, ma'am. And I got out at a good time because I won't get on that soapbox.
Okay. Okay. Well, you can if you want to, but you don't have to.
I was just going to say, to me, I'll say it this way: the world has changed.
It has way too much. Way too much. You know, we certainly we had it better in the old days. We really did. Like, things were so much easier, and we didn't have to we didn't have to starve to death like a lot of people do.
Well, that's like, how many times do you get a handwritten letter now in the mail?
Oh my God. I have right now, still, I have about 2 friends that actually write me letters now.
And then
That's it.
when friends go, say, to
Yeah.
Arizona or to Michigan or wherever, they, hey, hi from Michigan postcard, or whatever.
Yeah, I still send postcards.
And people, I mean, people, it's like you go to Walmart and you're like, where's the postcards?
You know what? There's very few places that have them still. And I still have a whole whack of postcards from back years ago. Oh, probably good 20 years ago. I had bought a whole bunch of PEI postcards when they were on sale, and I thought I'm going to buy a bunch of them, not thinking that they'd come in handy because there's none anymore to be bought. Hi, Virginia. How you doing?
Hi, Virginia.
But yeah, I don't know. People just got out of all the real communicating with people thing, like Christmas cards. I really didn't get to send them this year because we had this strike. They were ordered back to work there last Tuesday by the government. But yeah, we couldn't send our Christmas cards because we didn't know the strike was going to be over. So I said, well, I'm not going to send them right now because the influx of mail that they have to sort right now at all the stations.
It's going to
There's
be
no
March.
point.
It'll be March before they get caught up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Hi, DJ. How you doing?
Hey, DJ.
But yeah, you think about it. I mean, like all the old ways of communicating with people. Like, I rarely talk to people on the phone anymore because nobody really wants to talk on the phone.
Well, that's like, how many times? I mean, when I was growing up, I knew I knew her work number and her, the home phone number by memory. Now it's like, oh, God, how do I get it? What's Wanda's number?
Yeah.
On the phone.
Well, that's just it. It's really sad.
And people just, don't sit around and,
Talk.
coffee, tea, or whatever, and just talk.
Yeah. I still every once in a while go for coffee with a couple of friends, and we'll sit there for a couple of hours and just really chat about everything, anything, and nothing. But and I enjoy that.
Yeah.
Like, people don't even go to visit anymore like they used to,
Well, except for Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Like holidays, yeah. Yes. That's the only time. But like when I was, younger, we would go visiting like at least, like 4 times a week. You go visit somebody. And now nobody goes visiting anymore.
Well, Sherry says in the chat.
Oh, Sherry, thank you.
Yep.
That's sweet. I guess that's why with this, this YouTube, like, I really enjoy it because I get to talk to people. And that's what I'm doing it for, is to really have have adult conversations with people, sit here and get to know people and make friends and, just have adult conversations. I don't mean, bad adult conversations, just adult conversations. And I miss that. Like, with my life the way it is now, I mean, I really don't get to have a lot of adult conversations.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you remember, I don't know if they have it up in Canada, but here in the U.S., well, mainly up in Kansas and Oklahoma, because I can say that because I know it, but they used to have, when on phones, they had what's called a party line. And
Oh yes, we
and
had a party line when I was growing up.
I mean, it was like everybody was on one line, and if I'm talking to you for 10 hours, and yet we'll say Miss Evelyn, just for an example, Miss Evelyn picks up the phone and hears us talking, the only time that, if she didn't want to join in, she could, for an example, but if she had an emergency, she would have to say, I've got an emergency, I need to get,
Yes,
and
we
we
had
would
that.
we would have to hang up.
Yeah, where I lived at the western end of the island, and we were a small community. There's only 1,000 people in our community,
And
and
everybody
we
knew
lived
everybody.
actually just outside of the community. We were a mile and a half outside of the community, and everybody had party lines. We had a party line with like our neighbors across from us, our neighbors next to us, neighbor across from them, and then the neighbor next to that. 5 of us were on that line, and we would our ring was too long and short, and if that ring happened, we grabbed the phone, right? But if it was any other ring, we wouldn't touch it because that meant it was somebody else. But yeah, it was pretty funny. And we would talk on it, like, you know,
Yeah, that's like I said, 10 hours, or there was,
well, no,
you know,
we never used the phone a lot. My dad never really let me use the phone a lot. He'd say, go out and play. And I'd go out and play. But I know, like, one of our neighbors, she was on the phone from morning till night. You'd
mhm.
have to say, Vi, can we have the phone for a minute?
Yep.
And she'd get off, and then as soon as you were done, she'd go back on. Like, she was always on the phone. It was hilarious.
Yep. There's
But
always those that do.
yeah, and it's okay. I never had a problem with it because if we needed the phone, she would get right off and give it to you. She was just lonely and wanted someone to talk to.
Yes, ma'am.
And there's a lot of people like that out there now. I mean, there truly are. When I was working, I did a lot of home care nursing, and I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed. I actually have a couple of clients that I worked with over the years that still call me and say, come on out and visit. And it's hard for me too because of him. My husband. He is. He is.
Relaxing.
He's very dependent on me, and and I can't, like, he can't be left alone. He's like, he needs 24/7 care. So it is hard to be able to go visit and stuff for me now. I have to, hire someone to come in and sit with them and stuff like that. So
Well, how do
yeah.
you get your groceries?
Um
Delivery?
no, I actually go grocery shopping. I have a wonderful daughter, and I have a stepdaughter here, and they
Okay.
that my daughter, she's going through her own thing right now with her pregnancy and stuff.
Well,
So
we'll keep
anyway, I
her
won't
in prayers.
yeah, just keep her in your prayers. I
Sure.
won't really go into it because it's not mine to go into. But anyway,
Hi,
she
Bowen.
she tries to help me as much as possible. Like, anytime I need anything, her and her husband will run get it for me and bring it over for me, and then I have home care.
Oh,
Respite care is called here. They come in every Friday afternoon. So I usually do my shopping then. So not too bad. It's everything is pretty good. But it does, you do get that you like to talk to some adults sometimes. Makes it Better.
Well, she sounds like she's a caring daughter.
She's the most wonderful daughter in the whole world. I'm prejudiced, I know, and that's okay.
No, that's the way mamas do.
Yeah, her and I, her whole life have always been buds. You know, I
That's
would do
great.
anything for her, and she knows it, and she would do anything for me. Oh, you had a party line till 1995. Wow, Lee. Are you right like out around Shediac way, Lee? Oh, listen to Brad. Brad says now we sometimes have to climb a telephone pole to make a call. God bless you. Hi, Bowen. How you doing? Okay, you're in Murray Corner. Okay, I know where that is. It
There's
I
a.
used to
Is
what
that the correct spelling? Murray Connor?
corner.
Because on my phone it's got Conner. That's the reason why I'm asking.
Oh,
There's a story behind that. So
we're yeah, it's right across from Summerside. Yeah, I do understand, Lee. Um, I used to go over to Moncton quite regularly, but I don't get to go now because I was stopped in Shediac on my way because they had that restaurant. And I'm trying to think of the name of the restaurant. Do you know, Lee? It was a really good restaurant. Hugs DJ. I can't think of the name of it, but we used to stop there every time we went across years ago. Anyway,
well, in my little community of a population of
yes,
3,001, it
Fred's a
seems it's all retirees or senior citizens.
okay. So you guys have like a pension down there. Is it at 60 or 65?
Well, it depends on Social Security. Uh,
Yeah.
when you can do early, but you don't get as much as if you would. But after they changed it on me, they went from being 65, and I had to wait till 67. I said, no, because my police retirement pension is only so much, and it wouldn't cover. So I had to do Social Security early. So it depends on what year you were born, and as far as what year you can get your benefits as far as that. Now, once I turn 65, I have to get Medicare and all that jazz.
Okay. Well, here we have what's called Canada Pension. And as long as you've worked in your life, like 40 years of your life or 35, I forget now, you can get this, and it's a percentage of what you made while you worked at 60. And then you can leave that until 65 or later and get more. And then the old age is you can only get that at 65. And they did change it to 67, but they changed it back to 65 again.
Well,
So,
they were talking about raising it to 70.
oh, that's ridiculous. Like most people by 70 have worked for 50 some years of their lives.
I know, and it's like, and that's what I assume that's what they're thinking, but
Yeah.
that's the reason why I did mine early.
Yeah. Well, you're smart. Jennifer, like I feel that, the bridge, they needed to charge for it, but I think that now that we've had it for as many years as we have, that for islanders to go on and off the island, I believe that islanders should maybe pay $10 to go across it, not 50 every time we go across that bridge, because basically we have to pay to get off of our island, which is wrong. I mean, tourists, yes, I do understand them paying, but I don't understand even them paying that much to come on the island. But or it's actually to get off, because you don't pay on the bridge to come across. You pay when you're leaving the island. It's the only time you pay, because it's Prince Edward Island's Confederation Bridge.
Good night, Nanny Tam.
Good night, Nanny Tam.
And
God
Tina,
bless. Merry
see.
Christmas.
Yeah. And Tina, to answer your question, I was 44 years a Leo.
Wow.
That's the reason why I have such great knees and, no problems with the hip or back. But
Shouldn't
anyhow.
be anything. We are taxed to death as it is. The government should ban anything being built like that unless it's free for citizens to use. Well, I do understand, because they do have to keep the upkeep on the bridge and stuff like that. And I do understand a fee, just like, the highway in Nova Scotia, you pay the toll. I believe a toll would be acceptable, but not $50 to cross. That to me is wrong. But anyway, yeah. Lee, did you say you have issues with your, Lee, Chris, you say you have issues with your knees and stuff now?
Well, as Heather pointed out, that sounded sarcastic. That's the reason why I was laughing. It was basically after carrying all the gear and everything else that we have to carry, and wearing a bulletproof vest, which in Texas, wearing a bulletproof vest was like a sauna.
Oh, yes.
Anyhow, but yes, I mean, the lower back, I've got arthritis in the hips, and I've got at least the left knee's bad.
Wow.
Yeah. But, you have to
bless.
understand that cops, everybody says, well, how come cops are related to donuts? Well, think about it. Back in those days, what was the only thing that was open in the wee hours of the morning?
That is the whole of it.
There wasn't all these little convenience stores that were open 24 hours. There weren't Whataburgers, and I can't think of others that were open 24 hours to go get a hamburger or something. So
yeah, that's right.
So being a police officer, you slept great, you ate wonderful and healthy, no stress whatsoever. And yes, I'm being sarcastic, Heather.
Well, the thing is, you know what? Like, times have changed. They truly have changed. And now there's so much more available. And back in the day, I had like a lot of friends that were police officers, both city and RCMP. And, that was all they had. So God bless. But why begrudge them? They put their life at risk to look after us. James, you were saying that we're being taxed a lot and all this stuff. Well, the Confederation Bridge, it's not owned by the Canadian government. It's a company that bought and built that bridge. So it's not like we're not being taxed using that bridge. The bridge, we're paying a fee to cross it to pay off this company for building this bridge. So just so you understand that.
I had to say hi to the dog.
That's right, Lee. The bridge is privately owned with private money. So it has to be. Oh, honey, don't.
Does she want to come up and say hi? Come on, she needs to be YouTube famous.
She for some reason she isn't the biggest on coming up. I don't know why. You want to come over here with Mama? Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. You're just a
Thank
big
you,
duck.
Sherry, Miss Evelyn.
Okay, there. Say
Aw.
hello, honey.
Is that Izzy?
This is Honey
Oh,
Baby Boo Boo.
honey baby boo boo.
That's my honey baby.
Oh, look at the kisses.
She is stuck on me. Everything is Mama.
Aw.
Mama's big baby, and she's not going to stay because her food is over there. And for some reason lately, she's not eating her food at supper time. She's leaving it until like almost bedtime, and Stella will go near it, and she just gets real nasty. Stella, she's only like this high, and Stella is like huge, a great big German Shepherd, and she's the boss of those two.
Yeah, but we never see your German Shepherd other than shorts because
Here,
she
Stella.
doesn't want to get on
Come
camera.
here. Come on. Oh, wait, no. Come on, Stella. Come here, baby. Okay, you want a treat? Come on.
You said treating my dog keyed up. I'm like, huh? What?
Yeah. Come here, babe. Come here. Come on. This is so funny because she normally comes when I call her, but she can hear somebody talking. And she's nervous of people, so put your head up here. Look, say hello.
Oh,
Say hello.
she's like, I'm gonna hide my face. I'm
Hi,
under witness
baby.
protection.
Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Can I have a kiss? Kiss for Mama. Kiss for Mama. Kiss, 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 kiss. Yeah, she is not big on people at all. She's
She knows what you're doing. She's like, nope,
yeah.
nope.
I swear these dogs are smarter than people think they are.
Well, let's see if I can get this down. And then
Has everyone ever found out what the total cost of the bridge was? It might be good paid. No, it's not paid for yet, Sherry. We they do an update on it every once in a while, and it's not paid for yet. But because they have to maintain it, and there's a lot of maintenance involved, and it's expensive maintenance to do on like what is it, 9 point whatever kilometers of a bridge is a big bridge, and there really is a lot of maintenance to be done on it.
all right, I got to trade hats. This one's
Yeah.
bugging.
What, my German Shepherd looks like yours, Tina?
There we go. All right. Thank you, Heather. Yeah, she's my girl.
I am a big dog lover. I would have, well, I had 5 at one time, and 4 of them passed. They were old, and then Honey was the only one I had left, and my daughter started looking for another dog for me, and she found the German Shepherd. They were rehoming her because she was a rescue, and anyway, we took her. We met her, and we fell in love for her, and we took her and kept her, and she's my dog now, 100%. Nobody else's. If people come to the door or come in the house, she hides right behind me. She'll climb up on the couch and sit right behind me. She's like a baby. But oh, my back. This sitting, boy, I'm not very good at sitting for long. Even when I was
well, you almost been on for an hour.
I know, I did good. We did good.
Oh no.
I find it so much better when you have someone up here with you to talk to.
Well, I was trying to hurry.
I know.
And then I didn't
know.
finish, and I was like, I still got to
You
finish.
did
But
great. What did you say, Lee? The company. Oh, I can't read that.
hang on,
The
where is it?
company are to turn over ownership of the bridge. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Lee. In 2035, so the government then can reduce the rates at that time if they want to, which I doubt if they will, but they can. They have a choice to.
Well,
So,
Tina, go ahead.
is there anybody else that would like to come up with us for a little bit? I'm
I think
not staying too much longer, but I'd
I was going to
love
say,
it.
Tina, thank you for your service. If you're at 20 years, you know, you have to look at your finances and all that as far as your retirement and et cetera to see how much longer you got to go or what. I just said, I pulled the plug and, you
Thank
know,
you, Sherry. Yeah, Dallas kicked a field goal. What? I can't even see this. Can you read it at all, Chris?
yes, ma'am. It says, I'm not going to say the word because I do not. I'll say the Cowgirls kicked a field goal for 3, it says, and got the Cowgirls to 23, and Tampa Bay is 14 at halftime. And
Okay.
yes, I don't like the Cowgirls because of
Okay.
Jerry Jones, which there's a story behind that.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. I just don't know it.
He got pulled over one time in Texas,
Okay.
and he thought he was carte blanche,
Yeah.
and because he was Jerry Jones, and he just drove away thinking he was above everybody else. And I
Oh my
lost
God.
all respect for him.
Wow. Hi,
Because,
Bobby.
so,
Welcome in. Merry Christmas.
yes.
So he just drove away.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
Just because the fact that he thought he was above everybody. And I'm sorry, I have no respect for anybody who thinks they're above another human being.
Me too. Me too. I believe we're all equal. I don't care if you're a homeless person. I don't care if you're the richest person in the world. To me, you're on my level, and that's it. Period.
Yeah. And if you cut yourself, you bleed the same color as I do.
Exactly. And when you die, you're going in the ground the same as I am. Like, God bless you, but true.
So, I mean, it's just.
Oh, Lee, really? Wow. That's really, really good. What kind of work did you do on the bridge? Okay, this is starting to get warm. Woo-wee.
Well, change hats.
Yeah, I have to find my other hat. Just 1 second. You keep talking there.
Yes, ma'am. Let's see. Who did I not? Oh, wow. Fisherman 506, you worked 4 winters on the bridge when it was built. I'd love to see pictures of it if you got any. That'd be cool. Is it a concrete bridge, I assume? Let's see. I agree, Evelyn. Oh, good night, Tina. Merry Christmas to you. Have a wonderful, wonderful new year as well. Yeah, she is kind of wonderful, isn't she, Ace? That's the only reason why I'm sitting here wearing hats is because she is, and just so you don't have to look at all my gray hair. Okay, I've been on the Florida Key Bridge from Miami to Key West because back in the 80s, I was stationed in Key West, Florida in the Coast Guard when all the Cuban refugees were coming across, and a hurricane was coming. And so we had to get our boats from Key West, all the smaller boats, let me rephrase that, up from Key West to Miami to have a safer port and be out of the way of the hurricane. And yes, that is a long, long bridge. Oh, peace, love, and happiness. That reminds me of the 70s.
You know what? I wear this hat. This is one of my winter hats. I have the white one. I have a brown one. I have purple one. I have a pink one. I have a beige one. Um, I have about 10 of this style. But they're my winter hats, and I wear them all winter, every winter.
Well, it just reminded me of the 70s.
They like I love the peak hats. I'm trying to find somebody that makes these because I have I need some new ones. I need some new colors. I need some greens and stuff like that.
Purple, maybe?
What?
Purple? Do you have,
Purple?
yeah, do you have a purple one?
Yeah.
Now, is it, it looks like is it yarn or is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It's knit.
Okay.
It's knit. They're all knit. I love knit hats. But I wear hats so much. Like,
Yeah.
people don't know me without a hat.
Did you see Ace's comment? She's saying, "Stay tuned. Breaking news. More hat changes to come. I love biker looking hats." And she also said, "You rock."
Oh,
wait a minute. I think that may have been for Evelyn. I'm sorry.
Evelyn, yeah. Why does that surprise? Who's a jerk? Did I miss something? Evelyn said something like that. Wow. That person can't be a nice person.
Well, I grew up in the 60s and the 70s, so like you. So.
Yeah, I think, like having grown up when we did, it's we're different than the people nowadays, like we were raised with different values and stuff like that than most kids are nowadays. Thanks, DJ.
Wait, Ace, what do you mean by that? I don't understand.
Why?
Ace put football jerk. I'm trying to figure out what she means. I'm trying to understand more. So yes,
Serena always has something funny to say. Look at that. What kind of a blanket can't be made by human hands? A blanket of snow. We sure did back in the old days. Things were so much different than they are now. I thought there was a way that I could do that.
You mean on the Cowgirl, Serena? I'm rooting for Tampa if I was going to choose.
Just 1 second. There, just 1 second. There.
Huh.
We grew up never thinking we were entitled. Exactly, Sherry. You know what? I was never a person that looked down my nose at anybody ever. I can't even imagine that. Like it it was I didn't know that I could do that.
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
the first time
If,
I ever did that. But yeah, nowadays a lot of young people think they're entitled to everything without working for it. And I grew up, if you wanted something, you worked till you got it.
or you did chores.
Yeah, I did chores. I hauled wood. I went to the shore, we called it, the ocean. And I raked moss. I pulled moss out of the sea. I dug for clams. I fished for smelts. I fished for trout. I picked berries. Like we had 12 and a half acres of land that was ours. And about a good 8 of those acres was berries, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries,
Nice.
and cherries. And I would pick those berries and sell them at our gate for like a big bucket, like I'm talking like a gallon bucket of blueberries for $10 a bucket. Like nowadays, kids wouldn't sit in the field and pick berries for $10 a bucket. I loved it. I went and I picked bottles out of the ditches as a kid and collected all the bottles. I took moss from the shore and took it home and dried it and took it to the moss plant and sold it. And like I did everything. I even, as a kid, I don't know if you can see it right now. I'm going to show you my thumb there. I was chopping wood and I chopped there was only that little piece hanging of my thumb.
Oh,
I
wow.
chopped my thumb off basically. It was just hanging. And our neighbor was a Red Cross lady, a nurse, and she went over there and she pushed my thumb back together and disinfected it and everything and bandaged it up and well look, I got my thumb. You know, like I did everything as a kid. Like I wasn't scared to do nothing. I worked hard.
My first job was when I was 16 working at a Dairy Queen
Okay.
and all that. And so uh, and then at 17 I was in the military.
Oh wow.
And so anyway, there's yeah, it was a choice because I had realized that my parents were divorced, and I looked at
Put a
what
hand
my
on
future
Barry.
would bring,
Okay.
and so I made an executive decision and joined the military. I should have joined the Air Force because I knew more about it, but I didn't. I joined the Coast Guard. So,
Okay.
and the only time I've been to Canada, I was 3 miles in on the Pacific side of Canada, and that's when we had a sailboat in tow that was in distress, and we rescued them and towed them
Okay.
back to Canada because they were from Canada. And the Canadian Coast Guard came out and met us, and they took over the tow.
I it really saddens me that they took and made us have to do passports to go to the U.S. Like I used to go down there a lot before passports. I think I've only been down once since we've had to do passports, which is sad.
Well, if you look at a map, what does it say? It says North America.
Yeah, Yeah.
And then you go
We're
down.
North America, you're South America. So, like, why do we have to have passports? Just bothers me. Because, like, I have a lot of friends down through the States. Like, I have friends in North Carolina and West Virginia. I have friends in, like, Nevada. I have friends in Florida. I have friends, like, everywhere. And I can't even go down and see them anymore.
Well,
Because,
you're always welcome here with an open hand, open arms, and a hug. You're welcome here anytime, Miss Wanda.
well, thank you.
And I know that if you do, that's great. If you can't, we'll still do it on this. But
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, I mean, it's so nice to make friends on here. Like it really is. Like it, it's comforting to make friends on here.
well, that and it's as spread out as everybody is and
I
everyone.
know.
It's kind of this is kind of convenient, I
I
should say.
know. I know.
Sad, but
It's is Debbie leaving?
I don't
Um
know. I'm trying to find a thing.
okay, Debbie, good night, honey. You have a great day and Merry Christmas if I don't see you before that. I'm glad to have you hang out. Love having you here. God bless. Big hug.
Okay. Now, let's see. No.
And enhanced driver's license will get you across the border. Actually, Heather, no, it won't. You have to
All right.
have the passport.
Somebody asked what year did I go into the military? Well, I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to get as
Can't see it.
It's my boot camp graduation. That was in 1979. I don't know why I made it.
Bye, Deb.
So, to answer the question that was at hand, let me close out of here. Ooh, I got to charge this before I lose.
Bowen, actually, we're North America. That's why they always say Canada, the Great White North. And then United States is South America. And then other places are Central America.
I thought Canada and the U.S. was North America, and then when you get to Mexico, it got down to South America.
Oh, I don't know. I always thought it was. I could be wrong, Chris. I could be. I'm not sure now.
Well, I'm not perfect, so. Well, thank you for your service, Sherry.
I know that. Like we've always been called like North America, the Great White North. So I'm not sure if USA is North America too. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm gonna Google that. I hate to say something if I'm wrong.
That's all right. I call you the Canadians Yankees because they're up north.
We
and I'm joking. Don't get mad at me. I'm joking.
What?
I said don't get mad at me. I'm joking what I said.
Oh, I don't care. The only thing I don't like when people put Canada down because I'm proud of my country and I love Canada. Like, I mean, I love my country. Oh, look at you changing hats again.
Well, it's because a certain comment from a certain Louisiana person.
A Louisiana person who said what?
Trey.
He's not in here.
Yes, ma'am, he is.
I never seen him.
He's in the chat.
Well, if he's in here, I never seen him talk yet.
Well, he just came in.
Oh, really, Evelyn? So it really is true. Wow. Well, that's funny. Hi, Trey. I see him now.
How's Bunny, Trey? She missing me yet? She better.
Yeah. I love you. but both U.S. and Canada are both North. So why do we have to have a passport then? Like that makes no sense at all now, Evelyn. Does it?
Probably money.
Trey, if you want to come up, you can come up and say hello for a few minutes. I'm not staying too much longer.
Well, if somebody wants to come up, I'll back out so that
No,
they
you
can
can
come in.
stay up. Hi, Rebecca. How you doing?
How
Is
the
Ace
Valves doing, Trey? They behaving tonight?
Ace, throw some links up there, honey.
I would say, Miss Wanda, if you wanted to make me a moderator, I'd be happy to. But
Well, I want to, but for some reason won't let me do it in here.
well, I went back to that the last time last Sunday and went on to a different video you done and left.
No, it had to be the live that you do it on. That's what I was told. I don't know myself. I don't know much about it, but I thought it was the live that you had to do it on.
Well, I mean, I commented in this one on YouTube.
Yeah, but I can't. It has to be like after the live is over. Because if I click beside a name here right now, all I get is star comment, delete comment, put user in timeout, ban user. That's all I get. So I don't know. So when I added Ace, I added her after the live was over. She commented, and I added her through like this live, but the comments after this live was over. And then James, I did the same. Evelyn, I did the same. And Tina, I did the same. And I think that's it. I think that's all I added. And then I was going to add you, and I was going to add Peter. And who was the other one? There was one more I was going to add, and I can't remember who it is. So anyway, yeah, I couldn't guess.
Added a blind person, LOL. Who does that?
Added a blind person. Oh, Ace, I just love ya.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, it's right. I am getting tired now, though.
It's almost an hour and a half. You've been on.
Yeah, if we can make it for 10 more minutes, we'll make it for an hour and a half. But yes, Peter, you comment on mine after you have after this live is over, okay? So I can add you. And you too. Make sure you do too, Chris.
Yes, ma'am.
And but yeah, so anyway, did you read what Evelyn said? That both Canada and US are North America.
Oh.
Yeah, she said both Canada and the US are both North America. So why do we have to have a passport to go to another part of the same country?
Well,
as
soon as I get off this live, I'll contact the government and let them know.
You ask them.
Who is it? Trudeau, I think, or whoever. I don't know. Whoever you have up there, you'll contact them. I'll contact the people over in the White House, and
we can't get a hold of Trudeau. He went on vacation.
You go to Florida,
Hawaii, I think they said.
Oh Lord,
that's hilarious. Totally hilarious. Hey, Gillen Firms, how are you guys?
Hey, Johnny, how are you? I assume it's Johnny. It could be Christine. I don't know. So hi to both.
Hello, Amy.
Uh-oh.
Chris.
Amy. How's Amy tonight? I hope you're doing well. Let's see. Somebody sent me two text messages. Oh Lord. Okay, I seen it. Oh gosh, Really? Now you're pulling one of my pranks, Trey. Uh-huh.
What?
Oh, he took a picture of me when I was wearing the other hat.
Oh, was he
The
picking on you?
in fun. He and I pick back. We pick back at one another
And that's
in,
okay.
in joking and having fun.
That's right. That's what it's all about. What it's all about. There.
Well, Bowen, I'll text you back here in a little bit. But
But yeah, it's anybody else wants to come up there for a few minutes, come on up. If not, then we're coming close to the end, aren't we, Chris? We've been talking for quite a bit.
I'm laughing at Serena's chat messages.
What'd she say this time?
Did Chris ever say if he was enjoying the updates on the Dallas Cowgirls game?
Yes, DJ, I knew that. It's just I didn't realize that we were all North America. Like I thought that US was South, but I guess it's not. Isn't that funny?
Hi, Troy.
Chris ever say if he was enjoying the updates on the Dallas Cowboys game?
I mean you mean the Tampa Bay game?
I don't know. Serena said, did Chris ever say if he was enjoying the updates on the Dallas Cowboys game?
Not the Cowgirls, but the Tampa Bay portion of it. Sure, I'm enjoying that. I don't mind the updates.
Isn't that funny, Lee? He's gone on vacation. Like a crisis is happening, and he went on vacation.
Well, I won't get there. I won't even go there.
No, that's okay. Lee is actually just across the water from me. He's not very far from me, so it's kind of funny. Hi Troy, how you doing, bud?
DJ says we are locked on Wanda's live.
How come you're locked?
Does he need
DJ? Explain that because it just didn't sound right.
So, well, Miss Wanda, I loved your snow pictures. It was like magical and it was beautiful. And I have to admit, I was jealous.
Oh wow!
Because it looks so beautiful, and
it does.
And it does. You know, it's like when Heather from Heaven's Fire, when she goes driving and all of that, and it's like I've never been to her state. Never. I always thought it was, you know, always cold, and it wasn't, you know. But it's actually very beautiful up in that area.
You know what? I think like snow is beautiful. She didn't forget anyone. Thank you very much for sharing everybody's link out there. I really appreciate that. Love you bunches. Yeah, like snow to me is Christmas. So like if we don't have snow, it doesn't feel like Christmas. Like Christmas to me is snow, and like we grew up like with snow up to our roof, you know? Like that's how tall our house was, like a 2.5 story house, and the snow would be up to the roof, and we would have to climb up and dig out through the upstairs window to get outside. That's how much snow we had when I was growing up.
Wow.
See, yeah, the chimney was the only thing sticking out, basically.
I mean, I think the most I've ever seen was 6 inches.
Oh wow.
Or something like that, you know. It's like
exactly, Heather.
So, but I do not like ice. I'll drive on snow all day, but unfortunately, once you get snow packed, it'll, you know, depending on how much traffic, it could melt and turn back into ice.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm not an ice person either. I despise driving on ice. But But snow doesn't bother me a bit. I've driven snowstorms that were blizzards and didn't bother me a bit. But ice, I won't even get in the car if there's ice on the road. Not a hope. One year I was driving, it was New Year's Eve, and I was going from point A to point B kind of thing. I was going down a hill, and the person in front of me did not know how to drive on ice. And anyway, they braked the whole way down, going down the hill, right? So they ended up sliding right into the ditch. And because of the way their car ducktailed, I ended up in the ditch beside them. And I said to them, I said, do you know that when you're driving on ice, you don't put your foot on the brake? Anyway, it was pretty funny. I sat and brought the new year in the ditch. It was kind of funny.
Yeah, when I had a four-wheel drive, there was a
Yeah,
lot of people that I'd help get unstuck.
okay. Okay. I know for us, like New Year's was always a big thing when I was younger, but now I bring the New Year in with whatever channel has it on TV. It's the way I bring it in now. When my daughter was home, her and I would always bring it in together, and we'd have, lots of snack foods and stuff like that. And now she's a married woman and has her own family, so I bring it in with myself. Although she still calls me at midnight and says, Happy New Year, Mama. So it's not too bad, right?
Well, let's see. I'm curious. It's 9:26 where I'm at.
Oh,
Are,
wow.
are you an hour ahead or
Nope,
behind?
two. I'm
Oh, you're 2.
11:26. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So is there anybody that would like to come up and
Well,
say
if not,
hello, a quick hello, or
well, I'm going to get off here because I need to take care of some stuff real quick.
okay, Bob. Well, thank you very much for coming up, Chris.
Hugs
Appreciate it. Big
to
hug.
everybody.
God
Have a
bless.
Merry Christmas to you, Miss Wanda, and everyone else. And
Okay,
may
same
God
to you.
bless each and every one of y'all.
Same to
Merry
you.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Bye.
Bye-bye.
So yeah. So okay. If nobody else would like to come up, then I am gonna close out and say good night because it is 11:30 here and that's late for me. So God bless everyone. Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. And remember, be grateful. When you wake up tomorrow morning, say, thank you, God, for giving me another day. God bless. Enjoy your Christmas, everybody. Big hug. Bye.